Greetings. My name is Pablo Rafael VELAZQUEZ-DE, and today I will be presenting chapter 23 from the book Understanding Global Cultures, Metaphorical Journeys Throughout 28 Nations, Clusters of Nations and Continents. Chapter 23, The Mexican Fiestas, is a chapter focused on the city of Mexico, the culture, the people, and the religious gatherings called Las Fiestas. The chapter starts off with an introduction of facts from the different ethnic groups in Mexico: the Indians, the Spanish, and the Mestizos, which is basically the mix of the two. Immediately, the chapter states the hard times that these three cultures have passed due to their torn culture. Conquered and in poverty, Mexico's primary focus remains on the people. Even though they do not forget the past, they do recognize and live in the present. In these fiestas, families unite to honor the dead and the living by getting dressed properly, putting on a mask, literally, and metaphorically, because when they put the mask, metaphorically speaking, they escape the person who they are and they live in the moment to honor those who have gone to the afterlife and those who still live. They dance, they drink, all to loud guitar music. The chapter touches concepts like Mexican time, Saint Monday, the admirance of virility and manliness in the male figures of the family, how they ran businesses profitably with employed family members to avoid uncertainty, because Mexican people in the earth, when they want to trust somebody with their businesses, they avoid people they do not know and tend to prefer people they have had previous experience with, so they avoid uncertain situations and go with people that they knew. In these instances, mostly it is family members. And the chapter also touches on religion, work, the importance of death, family, and honoring. In my own personal experience, what I associated with me and this chapter, it was when the reading was discussing the neediness of these religious gatherings in spite of their economic or sentimental situation of the person, of the families. It reminded me like Puerto Rico. We look for any excuse to get together, dance, and or drink in social events. And also Mexican time and arriving on time being almost like an insult is a normal custom here in Puerto Rico. Uh, I have not visited Mexico, but I have watched documentaries on gang problems in Mexico, and hence I thought it would be mentioned in the chapter as gangsters and drug dealers are a shaping factor in the Mexican culture. And lesson and concept that I grasped from this readings was Saint Monday. That caught my attention. Mexicans feel free to be absent from work on Mondays. To them, weekends can be like we say in Spanish in Puerto Rico, fin de semana largo, a long weekend, any weekend. Although for Mexicans, this could be a righteous behavior or even worse, pattern developed along the weeks. For any business owner or manager, this is an extremely irresponsible act which must be sanctioned. In Puerto Rico, some patrons can even suspend or fire the employee if they know there was no reasonable excuse for them not showing up to work. But in Mexico, it does not matter. You don't want to work on Monday? Take it off, don't worry. And I've always known that Mexicans honor and prioritize family above anything else. But I did not fully comprehend that if we are Mexican uh, and we do not share blood and we do not share names, uh, we can still be family. And that is why you see a lot of the slang that the Mexicans use as calling close friends hermano or primo, which is brother hermano or primo cousin, and as in as in if they are family. And that was something that I always knew that the slang was, oh, dímelo primo, yeah. but I never comprehended that it was because they feel that they are all a family and the importance of family in their cultures. The other thing that I found very curious